And look at that, it disconnected my mic. Anyways, hello, welcome again. Always the same old shit with Windows. Windows one day will be obsolete, and I can't wait. Anyways, what I said there that you couldn't hear is thank you for being here. My name is Mad Mel, the maddest artist probably on the face of this planet. And I hope you guys are ready for a wonderful show tonight. Today is May the 1st. May the 5th, remember the Sith. I don't care about Jedis. That's what I said. Jedis, I despise. Maybe Gray, I don't know. But that's what I said when you weren't able to hear me before. So, mad recall. Anyways, there we go. Beautiful. Let's get started, shall we? I'm going to go on ahead and get over here so we can see where we left off. So that way you guys can see what this is. Oh my goodness, what is this? I don't understand. Mel, what did you do? Well, I took the liberty of going on ahead and kind of pushing through. Hey, Demetra, thank you for showing up. I went on ahead and took the liberty of going on ahead and pushing through. And I figured, why not do a little bit of the line work before everybody gets here? So I did a little bit of that, and a little bit of battle damage, and some wires, and some texture of the pants, and some pipes, and some other things. 50 5152. Wow. And we will probably never see that again. Oh, wow. That's crazy. 551. That's insane. Wow. Well, we're going to have a great show tonight. Hey, we have hit 251 subscribers. Thank you guys very much. The videos, the shorts have been going very fast. A lot of madness. I have been getting a lot of questions, so I'm going to do a couple little Q&A here. What caused you to draw the pictures and do the first video that you put out with all that weird AI stuff? Well, let me answer that question for you. So, what I decided to do was use the software that I use. And I use Filmora, and I use that to edit my videos. Well, it had an AI to it, and 250 already? Yeah, 251, which is pretty good. I mean, I've only been on here for, what is it? 2 going on 3 years, and I don't have a very big, social media presence because it's just me, and I'm sorry, I do other things besides this. I make other content. I actually paint, I got a showing I'm probably going to be doing very soon. So, there are other things that I do besides just the digital work that I'm doing as of right here. But yeah, I mean, that's all organic. All 251, maybe more tonight. of you have come here because insanity has brought you to the right place. And, well, we thank you for being here. Me and the rest of the staff in the Madhouse, you know, definitely hit that subscribe button if you like what's going on. So, what I decided to do with all of this, and the picture that I'm working on here, I was looking at something earlier, some of my older pictures, and I decided I wanted to go through some of the older stuff and try to work on it. So I went on ahead and did that with this picture, and I wanted to touch base on this real quick. What I did with a lot of this is I wanted to look more of a, almost like a techno Guyver kind of situation, almost like a armor. A little bit different than most, but still something there. And this is the picture that I originally did. The very first picture I ever put on here, you guys. The very first actual picture I ever did. I put this up here in 22, right? I didn't even know if it was going to work. First time I ever used the actual digital pad. Like, I did some work with it, but I never put anything up. And the first time I did anything with a digital pad, I decided to put this up. And it was a little time lapse. I figured, why not? What is it going to do? So I kept throwing it up, and I got discouraged in the beginning. I ain't even going to lie. And this is a milestone. So I'm actually taking a moment to be like, hey, I'm going to pat myself on the back, because you have to do that for yourself. You have to encourage yourself in anything that you do. Okay? So that's important, you know, because there will be times that nobody will support you, but you got to support yourself. So you got to pump yourself up. I did it. And I thought, nah, it's going to suck. I ain't going to do another one. Then I did another one, tried a little bit more, and I just kept doing it. Now, look where we're at. And I'm doing this like all the time now, and it's great. And you know, I'm also evolving, because when I started, it looked like this when I'm using a digital pad. Now, I'm doing stuff like this, right? So, growth. Take your time. Let the process happen. You know, you have to be organic with it. But, so we're here. I locked the pages because I don't want to do anything by accident. No accidents today, right? Hey, Skew. Thank you for being here. I hope madness is finding you well. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, this sucker looks very nice indeed. Oh, another thing too, happy to see that you guys in the Discord have been putting some pictures up. That's also nice. I need to put that up while I'm talking about it. See, it's crazy in this place. And I ran into a little bit of madness while I was trying to get in here. And, you know, it was a little wild. I will turn on some music in a minute. Actually, let me just do this. Because the Discord thing, you know, that link is easy. That's a click here and a click there. Alright. Here we go. And it's good for 7 days. Now keep in mind, it is a little, we have rules, and it is, there are some things there, like age restriction. Because, you know, there's this thing going on where, you know, people jump in there, and then parents get in there and they don't understand what's going on, you know, and then people start getting crazy and start acting wild, and we don't want that because we have enough madness as is in there. So, but this is also where I want you guys to be able to freely share your work, and we inspire each other because we're all artists trying to get a little bit better. And that's the important thing. That's the reason why I put this up, why we are experimenting. I mean, not gathering data on psychological data, nothing like that. We don't do that here in the facility at all, period. We're not doing anything for Dr. Smiles or any of the rest of them. But we're here, and I'm going to lock the page. And you can do this with most softwares. Well, especially Clip Studio, you can lock your pages. So that way, you see it's locked. Can't do nothing. Uh-oh. No. Made a mistake. No. Wonderful thing to use. You lock the page. All your line work is safe. And then you can drop down to the next. And then there you go. Now you can start all your work with your color. Okay? And there's a lot of detail here. So, how are we going to make this look somewhat legible, right? Because I know some of you are looking at this like, what in the world am I looking at? Another thing, pollen is really high right now, so I am a mess. Let's see here. So, what we will do first is then, of course, you will get your color brush. You can use any kind of brush that you want to, so you can use your color brush. I'm going to explain this, and I figured that it would be important to explain how this works with layering, because I do a lot of work without explaining anything. And I figured it would be beneficial before I get too far in. And, you know, in a few minutes, I'll turn the music on. But what we're going to do is what's considered a flat layer. Okay, flat layer is basically what we're going to do. In some cases, you can do a flat layer and keep it, but, you know, people like hyper-realistic stuff, so we'll get pretty close. And I'll show you how to do this. Well, everybody's computer now have the right amount of assets to be able to do things. So we're just going to make him old-fashioned silver, right? There we go. And I don't use a lot of vector layers and stuff like that. Maybe I should, maybe I could, you know. And if you do, that's cool. And if that's what you're looking for, you know, I might not be the person for you. I usually use the roster layer. That's what I usually do. But I like I do a lot more finesse with actual hand drawing in the similar fashion. So my hand is a little bit more steady to be able to do this way. But you can train yourself to be able to do it because, you know, all it takes is practice and repetition over and over and over again. So I'm going to try to keep it as close to this as possible, right? That's the idea. Keep it this close. So I had this as the idea, and I had a horrible time trying to get it side by side last stream. And I might be able to get it this time. Maybe, bang. Hey, look at that. We did it. Fantastic. Come here. There we go. So I want to try to keep it close. Now I'm going to change it up some, of course. Oh boy. Tension in the neck. There we go. And I know you might hear the fan in the back because my computer radiates a lot of heat. You know, it's like a power plant. There we go. And see, the nifty part about it all being silver, once you get through all the color of it being silver and everything, is then you can get through the different layers of it if you want it to be like gunmetal or blah, blah, blah. You know, you just need the basic layer of this and then do that for the flat layer and get that over with. You know, real simple, real easy. If you want to do everything in this, you can. Most people do multiples. You can do it all in one. I mean, I've learned how to do it in one layer. I can do everything that you would do in multiple layering. I could do it in one layer all the way through. But that's the difference between my process and other people. Mine's a little bit mad, right? Oh no, he said it, you know. Oh, wait, what time? Oh, we still got time. There we go. So, yeah, you get a nice little idea of what's going on here. Now, I'm going to throw the other two layers down, and this is going to be the rest of the little explanation of what's going on here. So, we got the top layer. There we go. And then from there, I'll throw another layer, and then that'll be the next one. And this one, usually I go for, let's see here. This one, I usually go for added glow. And then after I add the glow, then I will put the next one. That one will probably be the soft light. And then we'll start with that. So when we get to the glow, just an example, I could go back here with this little silver, and then I can give it a little bit of that, you know, and kind of start that, you know, not really the whole thing, but kind of give it that beginning, and then we can do the soft light, and then, you know, kind of do some things like this, right? We can really get in there, give it a little squeak and shine, and then we come back with the little glow, and then we can hit it with that, and then I don't know, maybe go to the glow brush, and then get this, and then maybe give it a little wax of the metal, you know, kind of something like that, kind of a little shine, boom, something like that. Then grab the reflective, and then add that on, and then just keep, you know, stacking it up, right? So we'll just do that, and that's pretty much how the process will go. But you can get as detailed as you want to in the in-between spaces, and usually what I do for myself to give it that illusion of something glowing or whatnot and I will go through and do all the glow spots, and then I will soft light it, and then I will come back through again with a little bit of darkening, and I'll just level it out. And you can just play around with it. And that's the beautiful part about digital work, is that you can kind of have a little bit of a grace area, where doing it conventionally with normal, pen, pencil, acrylic, any of those mediums, you kind of have a little bit more of a difficult time, because you have to be somewhat mindful of what you're trying to do, where digitally you can get by with a little bit by just playing around with it. And I know some people in the profession will be like, you don't know what you're talking about, playing around. No, you actually have to get a feel for it, especially if you're not fully familiar with it. Jacket was acting a little silly. There we go. So we will now come back through here, and I don't have to go back to that. I can just come back to the normal color, and then we can add all of this back in here. And then the same thing for the buildings in the background. Now, how would that work in the background? Well, you would, of course, to draw distance, you want it to be as close to real as you want. So you could come through here, maybe bring the brush up some, and then, kind of give it a streak through and see how you want it to look. Change the opaqueness, bring it down. Okay, that's decent. Because it's going to be nighttime, if that's what you want to do. So you want to try to just even it up as much as you can, however you want it to look. And then you just start going backwards from there. So we'll start here. And I'll just darken it up. There we go. I hope this makes sense. I don't know. I felt like it would be important to kind of explain what's going on here, because my eyeball I went real hard in the paint on this. I kind of just, had one of my mad fits and just zoned out. And then I came back and I said, oh, that robot looks like something I need to explain. Oh boy, we tapered off. Oh man. Well, it'll come back. There we go. So now, since you guys kind of got the idea of where we're going with this, I guess it's time to hit that music up then. Yeah. I'm going to try to, let's see here. No, actually, I still got a couple of minutes. Nah, I'll turn it on at 8:30. I'm going to stick with it. The internet has been acting silly. I don't know what's going on. Oh, I will say this. We'll have a little fun conversation since, I'm over here explaining stuff. So, I like to do this little thing, which I'm going to start doing this now whenever, just to spark up conversation for the stream. But what have any of you guys heard or seen anything strange or bizarre out there, since we live in a mad world now? I practice this, so follow me. So, since we live in a mad world out there, what madness have you guys stumbled upon? Now, there are strange things out there. Like, you might see something maddening, and I'm using mad as, the in-between space. And if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. So, like, for example, I used to live in Daytona Beach a long time ago. We were doing experimentation. I mean, not experimentation, but we were down there doing some studying. Yes. Me and some of the facility workers were down there for a little bit, and we were doing some research, and we used to see some strange things around the ocean. And to say that, to lead into this, there's been stories about things popping in and out of the ocean in Daytona Beach and stuff, which is kind of bizarre. I don't know. What does that have to do with art, Mill? I don't know. I think it's kind of strange and maddening, but what do I know? Let's see here. So now we're going to turn this down, and then we're going to do that, because I want this gun to reflect what was going on here, but with a little bit more oomph to it, right? So we want to crank it up a little bit. So I'm going to go on ahead and spindle that around and pull that up. There we go. Boom. And then we got all the dark shade. Bang, bang, bang. Right? You know. And I know what you might be thinking. Well, how are you going to make any color out of that? What are you going to do there? Well, that's the beautiful part of this. Because I got the effects, and then I get to put the third one up here, right up here, above all that, which is great. I'm going to add one more here. And then this one we're going to do... darken. Yeah, there we go. I know it seems a little backwards, but I do this mostly for like the robots and stuff. So let's see, we're going to pull that down. We're going to go back here. There we are. Bring it down, bring that up. All right. Oh, that may be a little too heavy. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, that's better. There we are. I like that. Okay. Now, I think we're ready. Yeah. That's going to be perfect for the smog effect. Here we go. Alright, so it was like a bluish metal that I was going for. So what I'm going to do here is try to find that on this palette, which I think is going to be pretty close to this. And how I want to do this, if I have the airbrush. Where are you? Ah, yes. Soft airbrush. Medium hardness. Density. There we are. Okay, so I found where the joint, there it is. Okay, so to this point here, and then all of this, and then we bring that down, up, there we are. That's what I was trying to convey, but I didn't believe enough in my ability. Well, the steadiness of the hand, it just takes a little bit of time, and then the reflectiveness of this will be alright. I want it to be kind of dull, right? Because, let's see. Yeah. Okay. There it is. Okay. Then down here, that's where we're going to do the pants. And then the rest of this, we'll do all the fill in with that. So inside of here is where he's going to have the glow. The arm will do something in this area to make that glow. The blade on the arm will do something there. And then the antenna is basically built in into the back of the head. And yeah, we're ready to rock and roll. So let's see, the gun. Gun, we're going to do something a little bit different with that. I want that to be, let's see. I want warning, danger, stay away, move out of the way. Let's see here. I gotta have something. Yes. Now we have something here. Okay, so, where's my brush? Good. Not the marker. That brush isn't working that well. There is a specific kind of brush I'm looking for to kind of fill in the areas. I'm like, here it is. I believe AO. I believe is the one. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Turn that up. That's going to be okay. What about this one? There we go. It's going to make sense in a minute, believe me. It will make sense. Now, since we got that, then I can go back here and then I can add. Where is it? That's there's the color. Oh, it's too dark. It's a nice color to use just to give it that, can play with the shade and shadow. If you go on the head and use like a texture layer beforehand, it already sets down like a very shaded bottom layer. So then you can come back through and kind of give it more depth without really putting a lot more effort into it. Not saying that it's lazy, but it kind of, you can already preset yourself however you want to do it, however dark you want to go or whatnot, because it gives you that effect kind of already there because of the pressure of the pen, right? So a little something I like to do. You can use it too if it makes it easier for you, because the faster you can get to madness, the better life is, right? So you can just go on ahead and go completely crazy with your art and then express how mad your brain can really be. Like, I don't know, putting a pogo stick on a giraffe's face. I mean, it sounds bizarre, but let yourself cut loose. Might as well go mad, right? So yeah, this looks pretty good right now. I like this. It's looking pretty well. I hope you guys are enjoying it. And It looks like it's time for some music. I'm going to go on ahead and just play music. And if you guys want to chat, you can throw something in there. I don't mind. It's going to be a arraignment of different type of electronic music. All of it is because I can't afford to pay any of these people like they want, because we spend all our money on research and development, you know, the R&D. Yes. Oh, by the way, I'm drinking out of one of the mugs. Hey, look at that. Whose face? That looks like my face. Why is my face on the cup? It says Embrace the Madness. Trying to do some new stuff with the store. So if you go to the Etsy store, it's kind of under construction at the moment because of a change in some design of things, right? But we'll be coming back up soon. But that's a whole different story. Anyways, let's get some music going. Uh-oh. And see, it goes dumb again. There we go. See, the update. Windows, you suck. Windows. Well, don't worry. We'll all have implants in our brains soon, so none of it will matter. Ah, yes, very nice. Where are we going? Okay. Let's see, where are you, Mr. Blend Brush? Oh, you're in the wrong place. I had to even that out a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought. I think this might work the way I'm assuming it will. This should look neat in a minute. Okay, let's see here. Glow. Might as well go on ahead and do it. Reflective and shine. Oh, I see the flaw there. Yeah, I think I'm doing them justice, right? Oh, hey, Angela. Good to see you.
Can you hear it? It's them. They will find you. You can't hide. You can't escape.
Uh-oh. I think there's a beat coming. That was fun, wasn't it? Ha! Let's see here. What do we want to do next? See, I got rid of a whole lot of these different tones. Ah, that's the one. Okay, there we go. So we got all that. That's pretty good. Put a little bit of this in here, right? Get that real weird effect going on, you know. Because it's got to generate power somewhere, right? Yeah, you know, give old boy some, you know. I think I did a good job with this. Yeah, Little revamp. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Alright, let's do something with this gun, right? Let's see if we can change the angle. Oh, I can't. I can't. Well, let's see here. There we go. Right, you know. Hey. Tune. How are you? Good to see you. Oh boy. Yeah, old picture, redoing it. I think you saw this last stream when you were here. Ah, thank you, Angela. There we go. Add a little bit of color to it. Doing good, fantastic. I'm glad to hear that. Hopefully Madness is finding you well. Just finished the set. Chilling now, fan. Oh, that's awesome. I hope that your set went well. I'm sure it was amazing. As always. Bring the madness. Uh-oh. Yeah, there we go. Oh. Let's see now. Let's back up. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Here's a cool thing I want to try. I'm going to take that down a little bit. Nope. Well, you know, people are probably out here somewhere, right? So we gotta glow up some of the lights. Gotta do something. But I think we can make that easier. We're just going ahead and just grab that. Oh, here we go. Yeah, there it is. you know, make it make sense, right? Dang. Look at that. That's nice. Oh, but wait, can I do that here? We'll come back to that. Okay. Now we're going to darken this, and then I'm going to go back to... We're going to go back to like a gloomy white blue. On both the opaqueness and go to like a midnight. No, we're going to take that down some. I know what palette. I'll go back to the Noir, or is it? Oh no, I did get rid of that palette. Well, I didn't think I was going to use that Cyberpunk palette. Now I need the Cyberpunk palette. Now it's gone. So, but that's fine. That's fine. We can do a lot with Noir though, because you know, it's all grayscale and solid black. You know, turn that hardness down, and then increase the size of the brush. A little bit harder of a gray. Whoa, where did I go for a second? Wow, I zoned out. Oh, look at that. Oh, man. Huh. I mean, that looks a little bit better than what it looked before, right? I mean, I'm not going to say that it didn't look good for the time, you know. But I think this is a little bit better, you know. You can see the how the evolution happened, you know. Oh man, he evolved. Just keep with it. Woo. Goggles are a little hot. Sometimes. I'm running at 5,000% energy right now. I am running at the same power that a new star would run, the same amount of energy to create this. What is he even talking about? I don't even know. That's cool looking. Whatever. I don't care what he's talking about. Just keep doing what you're doing there, buddy. And I thought maybe I'll add a little color. Yeah, well, you know what? I mean, I think Mega Man might have a little run for his money with this guy here, right? All right, that's good. If you don't believe that it's my hand, that's actually, there's your proof there, right? And someone might think, oh man, he's just sitting there and he's not really moving his hand that fast. He's not, that's something else, you know, but it is. Now, you see what happened there? You messed my rhythm up. See, that's what no behavior will do. And that's why we don't tolerate no behavior here. You messed up the rhythm and flow. And I know I shouldn't have had to do that, but you know, sometimes you have to prove that it's real and not fake, because that's where we are now in reality. But there could be a deep fake video. You know what? Why don't you go on ahead and go eat some wood? Go chew on some wood. Get some 2x4. Go find something, right? Find something for you to do. Boom. Bang, look at that. Alright. Let's get the 1,000 streak. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you guys like the content that I create. Ooh. One of my favorite songs of the little playlist I have. While this song is playing, I want you guys to get in your mind right now a deeply depressed James Bond that is non-functional, right? Just think of it while this song is playing, like whatever your favorite Bond film, but he's a complete buffoon. He can't do his job. He's not like on point. He's fumbling. He can't even load his pistol. You know, he don't even get the girl. The girl's like, ooh, I don't even want to deal with you. GoldenEye, Tomorrow Never Dies, Moonwrecker, name it, pick it, I don't care. Die Another Day, The Man with the Golden Gun from Russia with Love. Are you flexing over there, Mel? I mean, I don't know. You tell me when we go visit some people at the Quantum of Solace, you know, or we go to the Casino Royale. You choose. You know, It's like, Bond, what's wrong with you? I ain't got it in me anymore, Oh. One more pass over with this. There we go. Now we got all the doom and gloom look on it. You know. Alright, now what to do? Well, I guess we gotta do some spit shine on it, right? We gotta give it a little razzle dazzle. We gotta razzle dazzle it, so. Is this brush supposed to be used like this? I don't know, but I think it's neat looking. That works. Whatever gives it a cool effect. Don't matter to me. Yeah, look at that. That's neat. Oh, I guess it's time to glow it up a little bit, right? Gotta get some reflection on this. Oh, that sucked. Why is it saying when I act silly? Oh, you know, I don't like brushes that do that like click effect. I don't like that. It's like, oh man, when I gotta do it as an afterthought. You bum, scab, hobo, with no shotgun, right? No, that's a silly movie, by the way. Oh, there it is. Nobody's home. Everybody's home. Look at those lights. This city's lit up. But not all of them, right? Because that would be dumb. That would be really weird. Like, man, Mill, you're going to light all of those up? No, not all of them. You know, just enough to get the point across. Right now, we got to back up a little bit. Because, you know, we did it there, and that looked a little bit like, oh, man, right? But we don't need that to be that large. About 150. 140 might do it. Boom, boom. Yeah, you know. 7 hours later, it's still the same thing, you know, but it's just like a long beep because there ain't nobody alive, you know, especially if you know, oh, I'm going to dance to the whole thing. No, you're not going to make it. That's over with. Just forget that. You went out the way you wanted to live. There we go. All right. So that's not going to work in that, but it will work right here. And then we don't have anything there, but we will have something here, a little bit of light there. And then the top floor. And then there, here. There's that one. Yeah, no, they're not. Nobody's getting off this train. And then that's when the look of concern comes over people's faces, right? No, I'm not gonna do all that. That's silly. No, that's dumb. I'm not doing all that. I want to tone some of that down. Don't need to be all shiny and all that. Let's see. Well, what I can do. Oh, yeah, that's right. We're gonna do this now. Good lights. Good. Hey, how are you doing? Oh, you dig the bot? Yeah, a little bit different when it started out, huh? That's who it used to be, and this is who it is now. You know, whole different space, whole different place. But now we're going to get to the weird stuff. What do you mean by the weird stuff? Well, I gotta add some smoke. I gotta add some other stuff, right? But you know what? Oh, man. We're almost out of time. Where did it go? I know, right? Where did it go? Well, I'll go on ahead and do it real quick. Where's the smoke? Hey, the chat got hidden from me for a second. Oh, wow, that sucks. Need some neon? Oh, I'm working on it. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. What I'm looking for first is I need that smoke. Wherever it went. Yeah, but that's not the one I want. This is the one I want. Well, if it will work the way I need it to. But you know what's really sad, Asmodeus, is that I think I got rid of my palette. Bright colors, nope. Vivid. I can make this work. Because we're gonna make this work. For the next 5 minutes, we're gonna make this work. I'm gonna neon these up. What neon color then, Asmodeus? What neon color should I put on these pads? Because I know I put blue there before. I mean, what? Should I do an orange, a yellow, green, off blue? What do you want to see? What do you want on here? What should we put here? Same color palette. Cool green, neon. This. Maybe. Sort of, kind of, possibly. Let's crank that up. We want it bright. Cyberpunk sequel. Oh, I got something here. Since this is gonna play ball with us, why not, right? Okay. I'll put some neon on some panels. Like energy? Oh, please. I got you. You want energy? I'll charge him up. So we got some in his arms. We'll get some in that vent. We'll get these two nodes here. Get this other side vent here. And of course, we'll have like a panel here. Of course, I'll have energy going through there, right? And energy going through here as well. There's an energy node there. Oh man. Consistency, right? But that's supposed to be armor. Nobody said you didn't have to see it in his hands. 'Cause that's new. Okay, so there. A little bit of energy, you know. And then we got his pads. You know. I don't know. We'll still do something with the pads. But, got most of that. Now we can go back here and then hit this with the, Is that what you were asking for? Is this what you were wanting? Asmodeus, is this what you were referring to? You wanted to see some energy, right? Like some power going on. You know, like there wasn't, you know, get some energy happening here. You know, get a little light show happening, right? You know, charge it up. Oh yeah, well we gotta get something inside of the skull area too, right? You know, I'm gonna charge that up. Make sure that looks like it's active and doing something. Like any energy will run hot, right? Uh-oh. That song is so weird. Oh, yeah. Probably need to do this real quick as well. Before I save it, one more quick thing I want to do. Yeah, let me go back because that's in the dark. Okay, cool. Now I can do what I wanted to do. And it'll make sense now. And then I guess it's time for us to get ready to go. Since we went over a little bit, right? You know? Kind of crazy. Oh, yeah. There we go. Oh. I almost forgot. If we're going to do it right, right? Oh, wrong one. I hit that. Let's see. What was I looking for? Where is it? Not there. Oh. Ah, here it is. Turn that, pull that up there. Okay. There, vivid light. Oh, wait, wrong angle. Oh, let's take that back. Oh boy, every time I get ready to leave, it's always this song. This stupid ass song. Yeah, it'll look like something like that, right? So where's that fine line? Oh, here it is. Oh, that's what that'll do. Okay. Oh, someone's act silly. Uh-oh. Am I gonna crash it? Oh no. What's gonna happen? Please don't crash. Ugh. Maybe that was a little too much. Oh. What's this pin doing? Oh, okay. It just wanted to just keep doing whatever it was trying to do. Oh, that's something. that might be a little too much. Anyways, I think this is where we're going to stop. And I'll do something funky with it to make it look cool. Right? But I like where it's at. What do you guys think so far? Huh? Looks pretty good? Yeah, I think this is a good place to stop. Yeah, let's go on ahead and save this. Oh boy, look how far we went tonight. Jeez. Well, anyways, thank you for any of the new Mad Ones that may have stopped in tonight. Just wanted to take a look at a blast from the past, 2022, when I first started, compared to now. You know, the main thing of this is you can always grow into what you want to be and do what you want to do. Same picture, just kept at it with different things until I got to a point where I just didn't care anymore, and I got into enjoying the art instead of worrying about the technicality. So, yeah, you know, this has been fun. So let's go on ahead and get back over here. Enough of this song. Oh, you've had enough of me and I've had enough of you song. Well. Thank you all very much for being here tonight. Definitely, if this is your first time being here, I hope you enjoyed the show. Normally I do digital work as well as acrylic and other things. Oh, and I have a bunch of new little faces that just got finished. I'd like to show you guys this, because now I have them and they're ready to go. Smooth faces. I know that sounds so weird, isn't it? Smooth faces. Ew, I got smooth faces. Anyways, have a couple of projects I'm doing with 3D or three-dimensional paintings. So we're going to be doing that. I do that periodically as well. So I hope you enjoyed the show. Hit that subscribe button. Babascu. And the rest of you as well, Mad Ones. Those that have been in here with your hot coats, put your hot coats back on. It's time to go back to sleep. Not sleep, but anyways, the therapy is over. I hope you all have a good night. Wherever you are, day, night, anywhere on this mad earth. I will see you Sunday. Same time, same place, 8 p.m. Central Time. You know where to be. And we'll be painting. And I don't know what I'll be painting, but I know it'll be something, and something cool. So, anyways, I will see you then. Bye-bye. No, I'm not even going to do that tonight. I don't even feel like screaming and all that. Because I'm hoarse. All this pollen. All this rain. Yuck. Anyways, I'm out of here, Mad Ones. See you next time. Bye.